Hey everybody, welcome back to Rough Night Gaming. I'm Travis, and we are playing Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition. This is just a solo episode, just like all the other Baldur's Gate episodes, where Rough Night Gaming is just me, Travis. So, last episode we had yet another assassination attempt that went very poorly for other people. And then we were jumped by people who got ambushed. Or we were ambushed. And we switched out two of our older party members, Exar, or Xar, I don't know, and Montaron, for Garrick, whose defining feature is that he is not evil. That was pretty much deciding where we decided to keep him instead of anyone else. Yeah, Cadag neutral, there he is. He's a bard, level 1. I've noticed that most people are pretty much level 1, but this one's it's like level 1, but multi-classing, which is different from dual classing. Multi-class is something available to non-humans, half-elf, and she's actually almost leveled. And level 1, yeah. And, dual classing was available only to humans back in the old days. They were significantly different in that dual classing, you would have to level up as one class, and then you couldn't use any of the benefits of your other class, or of your first class when you decided to dual class. So you'd pretty much just be pretty much just like a fighter who could attack. Oh, great. Maybe I can sell stuff. Until you matched levels in both of them. That was dual classing for humans. And then multi-classing, you have to choose both, or as many classes as you want right away. And then you had to level up with, like, you had to split your experience between all the levels before you could, get to each new tier. It was a complicated system, but I liked it, even though it wasn't, the best. Okay, just browsing around, get on my face, that's rude. Oh, just browsing around. Oh, it's no trouble at all. You can expect nothing but the best in service from the Thunderhammer Smithy. Best armors in the land. If you need some help, don't hesitate to speak to Tarum or myself, or himself. So, as I was saying, the main thing that happened was there was another assassination attempt on my life. And I feel like we've had a lot of assassination attempts, pretty much every episode, I think, or at least was it the first, third, and fourth episodes? So we're pretty much going 1 for 1 right now. Hopefully there's no assassination attempts this episode. Oh, okay, let's see. Oh. There we go. Okay, so there's Romp. And with this new guy, who is a bard, hopefully things will go a lot smoother. Hello there. Is there anything I can do for you on this fair day? Yeah. Is that a magic weapon? Deco +1. Damage 46 +2. I do like axes. Those are my weapons. Yeah. That's awesome. Let's see. Yeah, I wanted to sell a bunch of stuff because Dart +1. Sling +1. The ability to buy magic weapons or magic items is like really alien to me. I generally don't allow it in my own D&D games, and because, for me it's like half the reason to go adventuring is to get magic items. One of these days. Actually, I don't know, it depends on what these sell for. Studded leather armor. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Yeah, we got a bunch of leather armor. Wait a minute. I'll have to check this out a bit. There might be somebody who requires some of this stuff. Where did these come from? Didn't they come from him? Maybe I just picked up extras. Okay. That's it, really. I could have sworn I had more guess I can't sell some of these, like, stuff that my character came with, or... Oh, see, now I thought it was all... Whatever. Yeah, sell all that. Yup. Good. Freeing up space at the least. That's right. Got a lot of items I gotta, like, identify at some point. Let's see. Who could use studded leather but isn't? These two. These three. Let's, I like Emmeline the most so far. She's been with me the longest, so keep her. It's interesting I can't sell rings either. Yeah. Oh, this is before they had like an item that could just be like auto. You know. Now, why can't I sell these quarterstaffs? It's because they're just pieces of wood. Okay. Probably just have to dump them. In fact, I will just dump them. There. Okay. Oh, yeah, sure. Chihira. Give it to... Yeah, let's give it to her. But she should be really careful with it. Because I don't want to... I only got so many of those things. Yeah, that's right. I'm getting people who are coming after me. Be dumped. This needs to be sold. Okay. Yeah, let's sell that, and we'll be good there. All right. So, I don't think there's much here other than a place to sell my stuff, which is great.
Right,
Mad Gort shall continue his adventures. Let's see. Where are we in town? Okay. Far southeast part of town. These commoners.
Something on your mind?
My son was on one of the caravans that didn't make it to Baldur's Gate. I pray to Tamora that he's all right. May the lady guide him safely home, and may she make the bandits trip on their swords. It's more humane than they deserve. What is that? Jovial juggler. Sounds kind of like an inn, but also like someplace where something interesting happens. Let's not go there. I wouldn't want something interesting to happen. Let's see, can I get there? Oh, I've got people splitting up. Split the party. It's the ultimate tactic. It's unbeatable. What? Oh. Just to show me that there's a door there. Yeah, one of the issues with an isometric camera angle and the inability to move that camera means that we end up with doors that are pretty much hidden. Going through. Okay, here we go. Uh-oh. Oh, okay.
I'm on it.
She's not too upset about people walking through her house. Marianne. My husband had to make a sudden business trip to and I'm so worried about him. Marianne, he always said. Marianne, who knows the road better than old Roe? But the highways just aren't as safe as they once were, and there hasn't been a messenger from in here in months. Could you keep your eyes open along the southern roads? Let me know if you find anything. Oh, got a quest. Yeah, that's understandable. I hope he's alright. So many bad things can happen in the world of Faerun that, yeah, can only hope that good things happen. History of the Chosen of Mystra. I will take it. The reason why Mystra, the goddess of magic, invested a portion of her divine might in mortals is not known. One of the more popular theories, and one that is gaining more support in light of the goddess's other actions during that period, is that Mystra foresaw the time of troubles and her own passing at the hands of Helm, and chose to give some of her power to mortals in order to ensure that her successor, the female mage Midnight as it turned out, would have a number of nearly immortal allies in the struggle against the schemes of the gods, the now dead Bane, Mirko, and Baal, who precipitated the time of troubles by stealing the tablets of fate. The theory goes on to suggest that Mystra informed Azuth at approximately the year of the rising flame, 0 Dale reckoning, more than 1300 years before the time of troubles, that some of her power must be put into the hands of mortals who would then become known as Mystra's Chosen. This power would sleep within the bodies of those mortals, allowing Mystra to call on it only with their permission. It would give the Chosen the innate ability to heal quickly, and would give them lifespans far greater than those of ordinary mortals. Mystra speculated that these mortals might be able to call on her power and thereby gain some special abilities, but that these powers would not rival those of a deity. See powers below. The goddess of all magic then began to select mortals she thought to be suitable. One of the first was the young mage Elminster, and she was also singled out a promising wizard named Kelben Aronson. Both had proved to be worthy and capable receptacles of her power. But Mystra's other early attempts to invest her power in living humans were unsuccessful, and she came to realize that only very few mortals were of stern enough substance to contain such power within themselves without being destroyed or corrupted. Even though some people aside from Elminster and Kelben may have possessed the requisite strength, it is possible that having lived for years prior to being visited by Mystra had set them on a path from which they were not able to deviate. Whatever the reason, the problem needed to be solved. To get around the difficulty, Mystra devised the plan to use herself as a vessel to breed individuals who could be nurtured and acclimated to her power from the very beginnings of their lives. For the father of these individuals, she picked the best example of human stock she could find, Dornell Silverhand, a nobleman and a former harper who lived near Neverwinter. Neverwinter is north of Waterdeep, and Waterdeep is north of Baldur's Gate. And a harper, I believe this lady is a harper. Mystra then possessed the body of Elue Shundar, a half-elven sorceress whom Dornell was already attracted to. Mystra revealed her presence and her plan to Elue, who happily and eagerly agreed to have the goddess share her body. Elue had been reluctant, but under the influence of Mystra, the woman became a seductress, and Dornell found his advances being suddenly returned with great fervor. Dornell and Mystra/Elue were wed in the year of drifting stars, 760 Dale reckoning. The first of 7 daughters, Anastra Selune, was born the following winter. Silune's 6 sisters emerged at 1-year intervals thereafter. Endue Alustriel, Ambara Dove, or Dove, Athena Astorma, she prefers the shortened Storm these days, Anamanue, Laurel, Alasra Shantrata, known today as the Symbol, and Arasea Quile, whatever. These siblings have become known as Realmsian's lore as the 7 Sisters. Dornell, who had been kept in the dark about his wife's true nature through the years, presumably because Mystra didn't want to risk losing his services, was disappointed and nearly distraught by the time his 6th child was born. He had always wanted sons as well as daughters. More importantly, he was seeing his wife deteriorate right before his eyes. The strain of coexisting with the goddess all these years had turned Elue into a withered shell, in essence, a lich, clinging to life only because Mystra's power was within her. When Elue was carrying the 7th child, Dornell consulted a priest who told him his wife had been possessed by an entity of great magical power. To spare both of them any further agony, he attempted to slay his wife's physical form by severing her head from her body. As soon as he had done this, Mystra was forced to reveal herself to him, and she went on to explain her scheme. Just as she had worried would happen, Dornell was aghast at how he and his wife had been used by the goddess. He turned his back on the corpse of his wife, abandoned his lands and his children, and vanished into the north. Mystra bore him no ill will, and in fact, that's nice for that. She forgave him for that, and in fact protected him for the final 30 years of his life. When Dornell finally did meet his end, he called out to Mystra, and the goddess granted him continued existence as her servant. Now known as the Watcher, Dornell Silverhand travels the world unseen by mortals on a continuing mission to locate candidates to swell the ranks of the Chosen and to identify possible threats to Mystra and her minions. Okay, Dornell got, shafted, pretty much, and then he's all like, I get to be your servant, yay, and continues to be her servant. I don't know about that. A couple things that were mentioned that were interesting. They mentioned Elminster being a chosen of Mystra. Yep, Mystra's the goddess of magic. They also talk about how these all happened with, let's see, they mentioned Bane, Miracle, and Baal. Bane, I believe, is the god of tyranny and war. Baal is the god of murder. And Miracle, I don't remember. He wasn't a huge deal in any of my campaigns, so that's interesting to note.
Right, what's this then?
Not sure if that's relevant to the story, but they mentioned something about it being like 1300 years, so I'm guessing it's like 1300 something right now. So that's all ancient past history, and of course, you know, Elminster is probably hundreds of years old. Let's see. Sorry if that was a little long. I was gonna say feel free to skip past it, but it's already over now, so I'm sure you did if you were bored. Let's see. I like the storm. It's kind of cool. Little effects. Yep. Also like this kind of, they kind of let you go outside of town just a little bit, you know, into these woods. Not woods, but, you know, this glen. I think that's kind of interesting where the edges are. Ooh, where are you? Golan Vend. Need directions? You seem a friendly sort, so I thought I'd offer my services as a guide. What do you need from the town of Betterghost? Affordable inn. I already found one. Luxury, nicest inn. Well-made weapons and armor. Found it. Sit and spell. Tavern. I think I already found all this. Let's look for the luxury. Felda posts. Quite fun. Lots of local color. Lower west side. Okay. Thank you. That's pretty much it. I like how he's got a name, even though he's a pretty minor, like, show me around town character. Or is he secretly Elminster? Yup. Riveting. Okay, let's explore the non-named places first. Oh, shit. Okay, I guess this is happening. Not prepared.
Nature's servant awaits.
Yeah, you keep going at it.
Yes, sir.
Does playing a bard song? We'll see if it.
For the fallen!
So cold.
Oh my god.
For the fallen!
Why am I missing so much? How many points does she have? Oh god. Damn spiders. Alright, you. Okay, you can attack. You know what? Why don't you just get in there? You're not doing anybody any good, just hiding. Yeah. Get at it. Ow. What are you just standing around for? Okay.
Right, what's this then?
Everybody focus. Burn them down. I don't know whether these guys are actually hitting or whether they're just kind of swinging in, you know, if like it's your own fault for not bringing them close enough. I don't know exactly how that works. Well, I'm all alive. Hey, she leveled up. Oh, she leveled up. Oh, sweet. Yeah, you can see the plus.
Yes,
Okay, cool.
oh omnipresent authority figure.
Oh, that's funny. Does anything happen? Okay, ready to level up. There it is. Level up. Tool class. There it is. That must be for humans. Yeah, it's not. Okay. Oh, cool. Okay, I get proficiencies. I think normally I'd be able to choose non-weapon proficiencies, but or were those? I think those might have been side rules. Let's see, sling, quarterstaff, club. Can I keep? I don't have any points in this. I don't understand why they brought me to this page. Yeah. Does it tell me that what the changes are? Like, now that you've reached level two in druid and two in fighter. You can do this, sonny boy. Back up 19. Doesn't tell me what I've actually improved in. Well, whatever. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm sure I am stronger. Let me see if I got extra spells now. Not yet. Now I gotta be level 3, don't I? But I did get an extra spell slot, looks like. I've got 2 Cure Light Wounds. You know what? I don't use Cure Light Wounds enough. Let's... did it? Oh, I just unlearned it. Okay. Let's go with Cure Light Wounds and Shillelagh. And let's try this again, but without the suck. Very nice. Gort can go a little while without a heal. He'll be alright. Nothing. Ooh, here we go. And our gem. Boots and bottle of wine. Cool. What you got here? Is that something I can here we go. Spider body. Icky. These gigantic spiders are even more disgusting dead than alive. Their bulbous, crystalline eyes stare vacantly in your direction, and every now and then one of their 8 chitinous legs twitches spasmodically. God, these words, bulbous, crystalline, spasmodically, chitinous, are really throwing the thesaurus at us. Can I? It's improved nothing. But they're styling. Okay, well, thanks for the warning, lady. She just watched us walk in there. Pleasant day to you all. My, you all look rather handsome, decked out in your adventuring garb. That's what you are, isn't it, adventurers? Well, I don't know what you're doing in our little town from what I hear. The real excitement's having it down on our scale. From what I've heard, there's some sort of trouble happening at the mine southeast of there. I know, that's all I hear about everywhere I go. Okay. Getting a little bit Landrin. Who's Landrin? And why are they a huge jerk who keeps spiders in their home? You know what would be nice is that that's like a quest. Go clear out Landrin's home of spiders. I've already done it. And then they come and tell me, like, instead of, he'll say, like, help me out, buddy. And he'll be like, I already did, buddy. And he'll be like, I'm not your buddy, friend. And I'll be like, I'm not your friend, guy. Alright, let's find out if this thing says anything. Okay. Just says Baraghost. Are you a person? Town crier. What do you get to say? Hear ye, by order of his most radiant of Lathander, Keldath Ormlia, governor of Baraghost, and in the best interest of its peoples, forthwith there will be a bounty placed upon the head of the mad cleric Basilisk. Oh, when they started out with mad, I was like, no, for the crimes against nature that he has committed. Anyone bringing proof of his demise to the Song of the Morning Temple shall receive no less than 5,000 gold. Hear ye. Alright, so Song of the Morning Temple is the temple of Lathander, who is the god of the morning, god of the sun. Cool. That's a lot of gold. I might do that. My wife actually played a cleric of Lathander for many years. Oh, this is the Feldepost. Let's see, is there any doors this way? Oh, yeah. Oh, get. See, now, how am I supposed to know that that's a door?
Sorted.
I'm gonna steal your books. Huh, there is a book here. History of the Fateful Coin. We shall remember it. Perhaps read it another day. History of the Drow. The Drow are dark elves who live in the underground. Ooh. Mother surely is not going to like you poking your nose in here. Strangers in her kitchen. She's not likely to let that pass unnoticed. Oh, you startled me. I'm not used to strangers because travelling is so dangerous now. Please don't linger too long here. The children are leery of anyone they don't know, and it is hard enough keeping them calm when there's just me around. If only my husband hadn't gone to work at the mines at Nashkel. He's already dead.
I'm on it.
I'm just entering their home, stealing all their shit. Oh, right. These are extremely
Loser,
Mom,
loser.
someone's in the house. You're gonna get it, only Dad might come home and give you such a whooping. I don't think so. Your dad's already dead. Last I checked, it was the middle of the afternoon, isn't it still? Yeah, it's like 2, right?
Sorted.
Okay. Oh yeah, let's go to Firebeard's house. Unless that was Firebeard's house.
So hard to find.
Oh, there he is. Next time you pass through Candlekeep, you should read The History of the Bell in the Depths. It's an old favorite of mine that I'm sure you would like. That's it, really? I came all this way and... Oh, God. Here we go. Ah! You're old Gorian's ward, the lonely kid of Candlekeep. Of course, I heard about the loss of Gorian, and I must give you my deepest condolences. I hope since you've left Candlekeep, you've kept up on your reading. Oh, I have. Over the world of books, I have heard that a new copy of that wondrous tome, The History of the Fateful Coin, the one I found in the other house, can be had for a pretty penny in one of the stores around here. If you would be so kind as to buy it for an old man like myself, I'd gladly reimburse you. I'd even give you a little bonus to help you in your travels. It must be so hard with Gorian gone. Well, I just got it for free. I met an old friend in Bedagos, Firebeard Elvenhair. I already have set eyes on it. Let me see. Before I give it away now. Let me read it. Old tales tell that luck plays a crucial role in each person's life. Wait a minute. I've already read this. Yeah, I've already read this. In fact, should I have more than one copy? Because where did my other copy of it go? I must have just sold it. That's long. I'll read it some other time. That's long. That's long too. Okay, well. Anyway, I already found the book. So let's turn it in. Ah, you are generous to an old man, so I'll be generous in turn. Let me give another book in exchange. It is a touch darker than what you have given me, but I get a sense that you may enjoy it nonetheless.
Gorian would be proud of your actions.
Sweet. I know a bookworm when I see one. Alright. Wood. Scroll case. A sturdy container allows dozens of scrolls to be placed in it, safe from exposure to fire, rain, or lightning. That is actually super handy. Because then I don't have to worry about... Yeah, carrying every single one of these things, which can get a little out of hand. Can I... Oh... Is this all the scrolls for everybody? No, that can't be right. Well, that's cool, though. That'll save me some space. Let's see. What you got? Yep, thank you. What about these spell scrolls? I'm gonna regret doing that. I can tell. Am I full? Oh, I am full. Sweet. Okay. I'm sure there's a faster way of doing this, and somebody's like, oh my god, just click Alt for whatever. Let's see. Doing it. Okay. Let's clean up a bit. Now this book he told me that he gave me. History of the Dead 3, it's that one. I wish I could put these books in it. We were just talking about books. That would be great too, to be able to like get rid of books sitting in my inventory. Alright. Let's read. Is this long? Oh my god, it's long. Knucklebones, Skull Bowling, and the Empty Throne. Oh man, we're gonna save that for next time. So,
Good on you if you saved the day.
I feel like I've read enough for this episode. What you got here?
Sorted.
Sorted. I feel like we've made some good progress. So, good progress so far. We've
Right, what's this then?
got anything new to say? Yeah. Okay. Met up with an old friend, explored town, killed some spiders. Let's keep going. Let's see. Oh, let's head into that inn before I leave too far. Felled a post. Yeah. Be nice to be able to fill up my roster a bit. Get all 6 slots filled. Come on, come on. Get. Oh my god. Go.
Here now, get out. I don't like your type.
Uh-oh. This guy doesn't like me.
You tell him, Marl.
Yeah. You do that.
Right, what's this then?
What you got, Marl? Hey, I tell you to get lost. Ain't no room here for you troublemaking strangers. There's plenty of bar for all of us. Hey, I take whatever shape I want. I'm sick of your freakish adventures going out, consulting with gods know what, and dragging your trouble back in my hometown. What do you say to that? Let's see. How about, no, I don't got that kind of money. Say, I'll be nice. Oh, you think it's funny, do you? You mess up the local economy with your treasure, and you upset the balance of nature. You flash your magic around, and because of it, maybe someone's son thinks it's funny and goes out and gets himself killed. That's a bad example. Sorry, it's fun. And somebody ought to kick your ass for it. I'm sorry for you and your kin. I'm not letting him. He's not going to kick me out of here. I'm going to go certain path. There you go. He was a good boy till Yokon came through town. Filled his head with nonsense they did, and because of it, he's dead. Now why shouldn't I take that out of your hide? Oh dear. Let's be nice. I could think then ask yourself if he wouldn't have gone anyway. Tain't true. He was going to take over the farm and settle down. Maybe apprentice with Thunderhammer during the winter. He never wanted to adventure. That was what you wanted, Marl. Fun's fun, but you're blaming these folks for what couldn't be helped. That boy was a firebrand if ever there was. No, it was settling down. He wanted that new plow you bought last year. He got the gold by helping clear kobolds near Olgoth's beard. He wanted to make a difference, make the realms a bit safer. Just like these folk, most likely. By Shantae, why couldn't he just stay home? The realms call and you go. It's alright with the both of you. I'd really like to leave now. Nah, probably couldn't stand all the crying. Oh, no, I'll be nice. 'Twould be fitting, I suppose. To Kinnair Nethelin. Rest you well. I would be alone a while. Well, just the calmest and use your words. See, it was being nice. 900 experience, sweet. Journal update, Marl's loss. Good. I feel like that was nice of me, and we all learned a valuable lesson. And having learned that lesson, we will call that for the episode. And this has been Rough Night Gaming. I'm Travis, and I'll see you next time.